My name is Dynamo, and I am an illustrator, and I illustrate scenes from Mad Men on the internet. Well, Rich Sommer, who plays Harry on the show, lived in New York and did comedy at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater here in New York, and I got to know him there when he was a student and I think an intern, and know him from getting drunk at parties and passing out really quickly. That was what he was known for. I'd watched the show. The show had already been airing for about 5 or 6 episodes by the time I started watching season 1, and I downloaded it legally, and I paid for it. I sort of watched season 1 in the first half of it in one big chunk online, legally, and I enjoyed it, and that's why I started asking him about the show. I would just email Rich. The Mad Men season 1 had just started, so I was sending him emails asking him specific, really anal questions about how things were done on the show and how long it took to choreograph the twist and so on, and he would answer them. And then he asked me, because I had been doing flyers for the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater even when he was there, so he said, I'd really like to do a Christmas card for the cast because we've had this great first season. And I said, you know what, I've got all this downtime, why don't I do your Christmas card for you? So I said, well, you have any ideas? He's like, I don't know, like a drawing of Matt Weiner dreaming the show, and I was like, that's awful. And he was like, yeah, that is awful. So online there's actually great sort of repositories of vintage illustration from advertisements and children's books, so I had like a pretty good sense of the era, and I was like, it'd be really cool, what if we made it look like a Christmas ad from that era and a little before. So I decided to draw the Sterling Cooper Christmas party, and originally there was going to be like copy below it and like a tagline at the top, and we ended up kind of reining it into just the Christmas party. But I did spend about 4 months figuring out what I was going to do and meticulously drawing every tiny detail that was not visible in the finished one. And he ended up just printing it on his own and sending it to everyone in the cast, and they all enjoyed it, and I got my first burst of what was soon to become international fame for doing this free project while stealing time from my advertising job. He was very grateful. He gave me a copy of the shooting script of the finale as a gift, and screener DVDs of it. And it launched my career as it is at this moment, which drawing Mad Men is about 90% of my output.